What is it with me in awkward situations? It's like my whole life, when I really think about it, my everything that I do pretty much is just in not everything, but a lot of, I spend a lot of time planning around awkward situations. Like, I hate awkward situations. I don't know why. I suck at dealing with them. I'm socially awkward to such an extent that it's just ridiculous, and I just, oh, it sucks. It's like I go so far out of my way to avoid awkward shit happening. I plan days ahead. I mean, it's. I wish I could give you guys an example, but I don't have one. Uh, I think I'm just gonna make these one of these long, multi-part talking videos. Cause you guys deserve one of those. My last one of those got good responses. So I'm just gonna do that again. What to talk about? My uncle and my grandfather went to Hawaii for a couple weeks, and that was cool. They brought me back a shirt. Woohoo! Is it bad that I don't have any, like I said in one of my early videos, we ran into a bunch of money recently, and it's like, is it bad that, and my mom is always like, oh, I want to go, one of these, this summer I want to go out of the country, or I want to go travel and all that, and it's like, to me, is it bad that I don't have any desire whatsoever to leave where I am? Like, I don't want to leave my house. It's like, if I want to see a fucking elephant, I have Google and I can see a fucking elephant. If I want to see an elephant fucking, I have Google to see an elephant fucking. That's the power of the internet, and I don't need to actually be there to witness all the fucked up shit like it actually, like the smells, I don't want that. So, I don't really want to leave. It's like I just don't have any desire to leave my house. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know. What is it with the word undiscovered? I thought about this a while ago. Isn't it such a redundant word? It's like, okay, you get discovered, which is uncovering something. You gotta okay, think of this in the literal sense. You have a cover. Let's say a blanket or something, and you cover something, so it's covered. If you take the cover off of it, you are discovering what's under it, right? But if you say undiscovered, that's just like, how do you not, okay, that's not covering. It's just covered, right? So why not just say covered? The point, like, there's no point in saying undiscovered. That's fucking retarded. It's like, but like fucking, you always hear it on the Discovery Channel and shit. Oh, it's undiscovered. No, it's covered, okay? There's no need for those extra 2 fucking syllables. Speaking of which, I'm gonna make a video. Well, I guess I can talk about it now. I don't see why not. You ever have these, I don't know if it's just me, but I was going over these with my little sister, right? And I was going over these things that, you ever notice how you observe things when you're a child? And then you realize now how stupid that was. Like, I used to think, when people used to say save your breath, I used to think that, like, you were born with, like, a certain amount of breath. And, like, once you run out, that's it, you're done. So, like, if you said too many syllables, that's just, like, slowly chafing away at how much breath you have. So I used to, like, whenever we were, it's gonna sound stupid, whenever we would, like, drive somewhere, I'd, like, stick my head out the window and open my mouth to try to get more air. Oh, that's retarded, I know. Oh, that's bad. What else? I used to think that whenever they would take, like, multiple scenes, I used to think that, actors and stuff, the reason they got paid so much is because they had to do every scene of a movie like a million times, because there's, like, you go to like a movie store, and there's, like, a whole shelf of the same movie. It didn't occur to me that they could just take the same take what's recorded and just copy it onto multiple discs and VHS and all that. I thought that the actors actually had to sit there and do the same scene for every single one of the copies in the world of that, DVD or whatever. Wow. I gotta come up with more than those. Not really come up with them, just remember them. I thought of a lot of weird shit that I just thought it was normal. I spend too much time in my head. I've always been that way. tell you some other ones if I can think about them. Anyway, if they occur to me. You know what I hate? I hate people that, like, especially in the okay, there's two things I need to talk about hallway decency, right? Especially during schools, okay? And I don't know, because I was out of school, I didn't go to school for, 2.5 years. So maybe this is just normal. But is it normal that while you're walking down a fucking hallway, my school is fucking huge, okay? There's like 3,000, 4,000 students, right? So is it normal while you're walking through a hallway that one person, that like there's a whole group of people that decide, hey, right in the middle of this hallway is a great place to just start visiting and talking. So you end up, but it's never just like normal, like regular sized people. It's always the 10-foot tall, 400-pound posse of fucking. They're discussing what burger to eat. It's like, and you can't get past them. But the people are behind. It's like whenever you're driving in a car, you always think that the person in front of you is the slow fuck, when really it's just the person in front of them, and this is really not even them. It's just the person in front of them, but you don't notice that. So I'm always, the person behind me is always thinking that I'm the slow fuck because there's this 400-pound just dam in front of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I hate that shit. And then I hate, well, there's another one. I hate ignorant ass people that'll just push you out of the way on their way through, and they don't even realize it. Like that, and I don't want to sound racist, but it's usually black people. It's usually big ass, 10-foot tall black people. Okay, and I'm not saying that it's because they're black. I'm saying that just tends to be what it is. But they're just coming through and just knock shit over. They're just coming through, get the fuck out of my way. But they don't do it consciously. They're not consciously aware that they're fucking knocking shit over and pushing people out of the way. But it's like they're trying to get through a fire. They're just knocking people over and punching people in the face and burning kittens. And I hate that shit. I also hate... What do you do when the hallway is, clearing out, and there's two people coming at each other? This is another awkward situation, okay? You gotta understand, I'm walking around while I'm talking about all this. I'm reenacting it. So you're walking this way, you're walking one way, and you see a person across the hall walking your way. Now, of course, you can't make eye contact. I don't know why. Just no eye contact may be made, but it's just awkward. So you gotta keep going. But what if they get in your path of travel, and you guys have to have this whole like ESP, mental talk of who's going to turn where, but sometimes you guys disagree, so you both end up turning the same way, and you guys have this whole awkward, like, you both like run into each other, and it's just, and you can't play that off, There's another one that I was going to talk about. I can't remember. It was a good one. It was a good one. You're walking through the hall with some bullshit that happens. I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, I hate motherfuckers. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know what to do about it. But I hate people that walk with their feet out, like they walk as if, I don't know what that. It usually tends to be fat ass people. Like you never see a skinny kid, but it's usually dudes, and they're usually fat. Okay, but they're walking, and their feet go out at like a 75-degree angle. So they're walking like a fucking penguin up on your ass. And I hate that shit. And you're gonna notice it next time you see it. And you're gonna be like, that fucking Travis was talking about it. Just another druid, Nolly, whatever you want to call me. But I hate that shit. They're walking and their feet point out. Oh, that makes me so mad. This makes me so angry inside. I can't get over it. Oh, alright, I'm done. I'm done talking. I'll make some more. I'll make a video talking about Eminem, and I'll make a video talking about my life, I guess, if you guys want that. Because those are both good stories to hear, I guess. Yeah. See you guys later.